Very lucky that he didn't sustain a more severe wound.
The 2800 block of Grant Street, the scene of a self-inflicted gunshot wound Saturday evening.
When officers arrived on scene, they found it to be a little bit more complicated than normal.
A 16-year-old with a graze wound to his left leg. The gun used, one the teenager had made. Police described the gun as basically having two parts. First, the parts the teen acquired.
So it looked like he had taken either spare parts or replacement parts and kind of manufactured them together to build the top part of the firearm.
Those parts included
the slide to the firearm, along with the barrel and the firing pin mechanism.
The other parts, police say, were made by the teen using a 3D printer in his bedroom. Those parts include
the handle with the trigger mechanism.
As for the shooting,
his words is that the gun just went off while he was in the middle of doing it.
For parents, a teen making a gun in his bedroom is disconcerting.
It's kind of scary, actually. I mean, the fact that they can find the plans and print it out, you know, the dark web is crazy.
If he's smart enough to run a 3D printer, he can make pretty much anything. The problem and the issue that I see is supervision from parents.
Police say their investigation now centers on where the teen got the other parts: the slide, the barrel, firing pin, and the ammunition. And just as important, police say,
trying to figure out if maybe someone else had prodded him to maybe it's either at school or outside of school to help make a firearm. We're not really sure.
Wow. How dangerous is this? Donald Schweitzer.
Vinny, a little bit of knowledge is a dangerous thing. You know, in this case, this young guy was smart enough to put together a gun, but he was untrained and didn't have the maturity level on how to handle a firearm. Guns are dangerous. There are accidental discharges that take place even with people that are trained. When people are untrained and they're holding a firearm, now the danger goes way up. In this case, it's scary because these guns are going to be produced more and more, and they will be in the hands of untrained people. So, very dangerous.
Dr. Keith Taylor, untrained people and also somewhat untraceable, these guns.
Yeah, not just untrained people, but also criminals, criminal organizations. These guns are coming up more and more in terms of seizures of guns used in crimes. No background checks, so someone with a mental health issue might be able to build most of the gun that they need and get the parts easily. This can become a very, very dangerous phenomena as it becomes more popular.
Donald Schweitzer, as we know, you're also a great attorney as well. It just seems like this is one where it's going to be difficult to figure out a way to stop people from doing it. You get the 3D printer, you're finding these plans somewhere. Can you think of any way, either through law enforcement or through laws, that you could slow this down?
I can't think of any. I haven't really studied this, but off the top of my head, is there a way that you could get serial numbers with respect to the machines that are producing these things, and then, you know, trace them back to the people that are purchasing them, you know, something like that. But it's a wild west out there now with the ability to produce these weapons, Vinny.